right direction, wrong direction. You're moving forward. You're finding ways to be intentional in your day-to-day habits with the resources you may or may not have. That still gets brownie points in my book, because you could just say forget it and be stagnant like, say, your environment. Yet you're making a decision to be in flow. And I salute you to that. Oh yeah. AP here back. All right, it's Tuesday. Hopefully you have been productive this morning, done things to progress yourself further and not keep yourself stagnant still, as I know I have. Done things on my laptop so far, some little work, got a good exercise in, and now we roll into that content time. The word of the day, flow. It's move along or out steadily and continuously in a current or stream. Go from one place to another in a steady stream, typically in large numbers. All right, you can run, resort. So ultimately, you want to move like water, adapt like air, because once you get into what they call a flow state, things are just rolling. You're vibing, you're moving at a specific fluidity that is allowing you to get things done quicker while also absorbing the correct information better. Because day in and day out, you really do have millions of thoughts you're thinking of over and over, things that need to be done, things that you just want to disregard as noise. But once it's time to get some work done, you want to be in flow. You want to get into that flow state where now you're moving at a higher frequency. You see, a state where effort feels natural and aligned with purpose. All right, because over here on this side of the internet, we're moving with intention. All right, we moving with intention on being better, being consistent. Now, I know there's a lot of factors that play a specific role to whatever direction you want to go into, but the base, the foundation of it all, of your flow state, of how you choose to move smoothly through life, is predicated on the daily task and disciplines that you implement so that you're able to continuously see progress, to know you're moving in the direction you choose. I take that back, that you're moving in the right direction, because you could just be moving, but not going as far as you could have if you had correct direction. I commend anybody who's consistently making it a priority to move, because so many people in this world are still staying in place, plateaued. But when you're consistently moving, right direction, wrong direction, you're moving forward, you're finding ways to be intentional in your day-to-day habits with the resources you may or may not have. That still gets brownie points in my book, because you could just say forget it and be stagnant like, say, your environment. Yet you're making a decision to be in flow. And I salute you to that. So make sure you don't let that go over your head. All right. 100. Today's day 100. Today, what the heck is going on? Today is day 106 of 365 of being sober. This sobriety journey is continuously showing me why it was the right decision, and that the ability of decision and clarity is truly number one. Because without it, so many things wouldn't be possible, and not as seamlessly easier to comprehend and then implement into my day-to-day activity. Where if I was, under the influence on a daily basis, if I just had things fogging my mental each day, where I'm now just where I'm now just existing and not living, it would definitely make things much, much harder. And that's not what we want to do over here. We want to keep being better than we were the day prior. And that takes intentional action to get yourself flowing in a flow state towards your goals, towards your target that you set forth on yourself in the past. Now, I have a 28-day free sober guide, where if you want to level up your life from the simple aspect of just saying, hey, I can do this, or you want to join me in this journey of sobriety, kudos to you as well. Just go ahead and hit the link in the bio. All you gotta do is put your name, your email, Blyout is sent right to you for you to now go on your journey and get introduced to a new you. Because I truly think once you go a certain time without alcohol, especially for somebody who has indulged quite a bit in it, you really do meet a new you. All right, you really do get introduced to a different version of you that you didn't know was there. So this and this, I'm gonna have to do later. It's like playing Tetris when you're doing the dishwashing. Personally, I really hate washing dishes. I just gotta say this. So the dishwasher is truly a lifesaver. You don't wanna be having smelly dishes in the house because it make the whole house reek. However, I digress. If you wanna make it this far in the video, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, Gango. The more you interact, the higher chance somebody else get blessed with these great words. And finally, we on the road to 1,000 subscribers, posting here on YouTube every single day. Where just keep interacting, commenting, liking, subscribing. The higher chance somebody else get blessed with these knowledge, these good words. So I appreciate you for always, showing love, watching the videos, interacting. That's big, that's major, that's real. All right, but it's Tuesday. I'm about to head to class literally in 5 minutes. Today is black music. If you saw Sinners, then that's a perfect example of the flow of how music has evolved over the ages. And that's a big thing that my professor of black music speaks about in depth, and how we are a culture today in the music industry in all genres. They play a role, but specifically black music. So it's definitely one of my favorite classes. And I got that in a little bit, so I'm gonna get to it. But never forget, never, ever, 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 never forget, all right? It's another day to get a W, and it's another day to be great. Enjoy Tuesday.